So for the foundation chain, we're going to crochet multiples of 10 stitches with 7 additional stitches. So for this example, I'm going to crochet 33 sets of 10 stitches, making it 30, plus 7 additional stitches, making it 37 stitches. So let's go ahead and start by making a slip knot. Alright, so now let's go ahead and crochet 37 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have completed my foundation chain. So I have 37 stitches on my foundation chain. So next we're going to skip the first stitch from the hook, and then in the second stitch from the hook you're going to place 1 single crochet. The third stitch from the hook you're going to place another single crochet. All right, so now we're going to skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. In the fourth stitch you're going to place 7 double crochets. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. And that's a fan. So now we're gonna skip 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and then in the fourth stitch you're going to place 1 single crochet. In the next 2 stitches you're going to place 1 single crochet each. 2, and 3. So now we have a total of 3 single crochets. So we're going to repeat that. We're going to skip 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. In the fourth stitch you're going to place 7 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so now we're going to skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. In the fourth stitch you're going to place 1 single crochet, and then in the next 2 stitches we're going to place 1 single crochet each. So we're just going to repeat that till we get to the end of the foundation chain. So we just completed the 3 single crochets, Next, you're going to skip 3 stitches, and then in the 4th stitch you're going to do your fan of 7 double crochets, and then you're just going to repeat the pattern till you have 4 stitches on your chain, and then I will show you how to complete this round. So now you should have 4 remaining stitches on this foundation chain. So go ahead and skip the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. In the last stitch, you're going to go ahead and place 4 double crochets. Two, 3, and 4. I'm gonna chain 1 and then cut my yarn. And pull through and tighten that. So here's what it looks like so far. So the next round we're going to change the color. I'm going to change it to white, but you can change it to whatever color you'd like. So I am going to go ahead and insert my hook into that first stitch, bring my white yarn, pull a loop, and then with the shorter side I am going to pull through a loop, and then I am going to drop the shorter side, bring the longer side, and I am going to go ahead and so tighten it with the shorter side, and with the longer side I'm going to chain 1. Okay, so now that will count as 1 single crochet, and then in the next stitch I am going to place 1 single crochet. Okay, so I'll place 1 single crochet into the next stitch. So now the next we have 2 remaining double crochets in the fan of the last row, so this fan right here. So now we're just gonna go ahead and chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. So now we're gonna do what is called a cluster. So basically in the next 7 stitches we're going to place yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So now you should have 2 loops on your hook, then yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now you should have 3 loops on your hook. So we're gonna do this again. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You should have 4 loops on your hook. So we're gonna go ahead and do this for 4 more times. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we're doing this 7 times. So and 7. So now we should have 8 loops on the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, and if you notice, the cluster is over the last 2 double crochets of this fan, and then the 3 single crochets from the previous row, and then we have the first 2 double crochets for the next fan. So now what we're gonna do is yarn over, pull through all 8 loops. All right, so that's what's called a cluster. So now we're gonna go ahead and chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so now we're gonna place 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So got 1, 2, and 3. So that's what that looks like so far. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do another cluster of 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so now we're gonna pull through all 8 loops. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're just gonna repeat that. So we insert 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we're just gonna continue that. So you're gonna insert your last cluster, and then once you finish with your last cluster, you're going to chain 3 and do your 3 single crochets at the arch of this last fan. So just continue that until you have 3 stitches remaining on this row, and then meet me back and I'll show you how to complete this row. All right, so now I've completed my last 3 single crochets for this row. So I'm gonna go ahead and chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. So in the next 4 stitches, so we have 4 stitches remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do another cluster of 4. So we have 1, 2, 3. In the last stitch, we're gonna place our last, and then we're going to pull through all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops. All right, so now you're gonna go ahead and chain 3. 1, 2, and 3, and turn your work. So this counts as your first double crochet. In this same stitch, we're going to go ahead and place 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. That's what that looks like. So now we're going to go ahead and skip our chain space, and then in the next 3 single crochets, we're just gonna place 1 single crochet each. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, this is what that looks like. So now we're going to go ahead and skip the next chain space. In this fan, we're going to place 7 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You can see here how that forms that circle. All right, so now we're just going to go ahead and skip this chain space. Again, we're going to place 1 single crochet right on top of the next 3 single crochets. So 1, okay, and then we're going to skip this chain space, and then at the top of this cluster we're going to place right in this stitch right here, we're going to place 7 double crochets again. So 1, 2, 6, and 7. Okay, that's what it looks like. And so now we're going to skip next chain space, and we're going to go ahead and place 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. Okay, so now we'll just continue. We'll skip this last chain space. We'll place 7 double crochets on top of this cluster, and then once you get to this chain space, meet me back and I'll show you how to complete this row. So we've gotten to the last chain space, so we're just gonna skip this chain space, and now we have 2 remaining single crochets. We're just gonna place 1 single crochet on top of each of these single crochets. So 1, and we got 2. So at this point I'm gonna change the color again back to pink. So I'm just gonna chain 1, and I'm going to cut my yarn. Pull through that loop and tighten it. This is what it looks like so far. Alright, so I'm gonna bring my pink yarn. So I'm gonna insert my hook into this last stitch. Okay, I'll bring my pink yarn and I'm going to insert my hook, pull a loop. Okay, and then I am going to chain 1 using the shorter side, and then I'll bring my longer side and I'm going to go ahead and chain 2 more. 1, 2. So basically that counts as 1 double crochet. So after we place this 3 double crochet, chain 3, over the next 3 stitches we're gonna do a cluster of 3. So we have 1, 2, and we have 3. The yarn over, pull through all the loops, and then chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. In the next 3 stitches we're just gonna place 1 single crochet each. So 1, 2, and 3. Here's what that looks like so far. first we're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in the next 7 stitches we're gonna do a cluster of 7. So basically we're just, at this point we're just basically repeating the second row. So a cluster of 7, chain 3, and then 3 single crochets. You just, if you've forgotten the steps, just rewind to when we placed our, when we first changed the color to white. So this round right here. So complete that, and so do that all the way till you get to the end of the row. Almost the end of the row actually. So you're gonna have 4 remaining stitches. Meet me back when you have 4 remaining stitches, and I will show you how to complete this row. So actually we're remaining 2 stitches at the end of this round. So we're gonna go ahead and chain 3. So 1, it's already chained 1. So we're gonna chain 2 more, 1, 2. So now the last 2 stitches we're going to place 1 single crochet each. So 1 and then 2. We're going to chain 1 and turn. So for this round we're just gonna go ahead and place 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. So we got 1 and 2. Next we're just going to skip the chain space. So now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in the cluster, in this stitch right in the cluster, we're going to place 7 double crochet, 6 and 7. Okay, so now we're going to skip the next chain space, and we're going to place 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2 and 3. So at this point you're just gonna basically repeat that. So we're gonna do the fan and then 3 single crochets, chain 3, and then place 7 double crochets into the cluster. Just repeat that until you get to the last 3 single crochets for this row, and then meet me back and I'll show you how to complete this row. Alright, so for this round we're going to, so after you chain 1 you're going to turn your work. So now in the next 2 stitches you're going to place 1 single crochet each. So we're going to have 1 and 2. So now you're going to chain, skip the chain space. In the next stitch you're going to place 7 double crochet, 5, 6 and 7. So again we're going to repeat just like the last time. We're going to skip the chain space, and you're going to place 1 single crochet into each of the single crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. So again you're gonna skip the chain space and place 7 double crochets into this the top of the cluster from the last round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is pretty much the same as last time when we're completing the white part. So yeah, just continue with the pattern. You're skipping the chain space. You're gonna place one single crochet on top of each of the single crochets from the previous row, skip the chain space, and then on top of the cluster you're gonna place 7 double crochets. So continue that till you get to your last 3 single crochets. Meet me back after those 3 single crochets and I will show you how to complete this row. Alright, so I have completed my last 3 single crochets. So to complete this row, you're gonna skip the chain space, and in this stitch, this last stitch on top of the cluster of 4, you're going to place 4 double crochets. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that concludes this round. So yeah, basically this is what it looks like. So basically you're repeating steps 2 to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're repeating that over and over again to get as many rows as you'd like. I'm gonna complete a few more and then I'll show you what it looks like. It's gonna be really pretty once you have like several rows of different colors repeated. It looks absolutely beautiful. So I'll complete a few more rows and I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like.